We got a double content drop today in MUT 26 and a loaded content schedule for the rest of the week. We're going to talk about everything that came out today and everything you need to know about MUT 26 this week. Let's jump on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the brand new Collector Series cards, the first Collector Series drop of Season 3, which features a brand new theme to it. We also have a couple new Most Feared cards in the game, but let's start the video by going over the content schedule for this week. Like I said in the intro, a packed content schedule. First up, we got two different GMM shows on Wednesday and Thursday, both at about 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Of course, you can tune into these shows to earn a free Twitch drop pack and see reveals for the upcoming content for the week. Today, we got Collector Series Retro is the brand new theme. We'll talk about that in more detail. Release number 2.5 of the Most Feared promo, 1 LTD, 2 champions. No content tomorrow on Tuesday, but Wednesday we have release number 3 of the Team Builder solos. That's really important because we're going to get a bunch of new cards and free cards at that to help you build out those theme teams. Along with that release, of course, on Wednesday, week 8 of Team of the Week content. Thursday is going to be release number 3 of Most Feared, and then 3.5 is actually going to be on Friday, the next day, which happens to be Halloween. And of course, on Saturday, as we always do, we got Legend. So pretty much content every day of the week this week, with the exception of Tuesday, and a lot of good stuff on the way, including the cards that came out today. Each season, the Collector Series program basically gets like a reset, and it's a brand new theme to the program. So Season 1, we had Signature Series. Season 2, we had the Mythic Series. If you go to your Collector Series solos today, you're going to see now that we have the Retro Series. I don't know if we're ever going to see AKA come into this one, because I know that's a promo a lot of people are looking forward to. But for now, Retro Series is the brand new featured promo for Collector Series. And again, it's just going to kind of continue on. It just has like a sub name to it. Features 2 LTDs, 4 champions. Some of the players that got cards today are featured in the solos. Plus, we got more solos than we normally do because it's the first drop of the brand new season for this program. You want to play through those solos, of course, because you're going to earn milestone stars, and the stars are going to give you weekly spotlight tokens. You can also earn these tokens from the 3 weekly spotlight programs. Again, Collector Series on Monday, Team of the Week on Wednesday, Legends on Saturday. Getting to 25 of those tokens is going to equal a free 90 overall champion of your choice. That includes the 4 champions that came out today, and a couple of them are really good. And then on Wednesday, and this is going to be a reminder, your weekly Spotlight Field Pass does reset and refresh, which means if you haven't knocked out the majority of your objectives for the week, which is typically playing through your solos and then knocking out the statistical objectives, the set section has not fully tracked for a lot of people, so I tend to get this one if I get it, but I don't actually purposely try to go after it because it can cost coin to do that, and then I would do that and it not count. It's kind of annoying there. But overall, challenges and statistical section you have to do, and those rewards within the Field Pass are going to give you coins, spotlight tokens, and sometimes you'll get a pack that gives you 2 tokens. Again, you get to 25 of these tokens, head on over to item sets and use your program filter for Collector Series. You can trade 25 of those tokens in right now for any 88, 89, or 90 overall Collector Series champion, including the 4 cards that came out today. We'll show you those cards in a moment because, like I said, they are pretty good. Before we do that and talk about them in more detail, there's something that you need to know about this, and it is more of a long-term plan. It can become expensive, but with each iteration of the Collector Series, basically the LTDs that we get throughout the season, and the first 2 are going to be Steve Young and Rod Woodson. These cards, along with every other LTD that we get every single Monday for the duration of Season 3, is basically going to get a B&D version of that card, and it should be a 92 overall because that's going to be the overall that we're at once Season 3 comes to an end. If you go back to last season, a bunch of the players that got LTDs throughout Season 2 got 90 overalls because, again, that's where we were when Season 2 ended. Got 90 overall B&D cards, and the only way to get these cards is by collecting every single Collector Series card for that particular season. So what I'm telling you here is that long-term plan, and it can become expensive, if you can get all 4 of the cards that came out today at the champion level, and that won't count for the Spotlight token cards, right? Because those are going to be B&D. You'd actually have to get the auctionable version of these players. But if you collect all the cards that come out Monday, with the exception of the LTDs, you're going to be able to trade those in and get all of them back at the end of the season when the value sometimes goes up on them. and get any of the LTDs that come out throughout Season 3 from the Collector Series program at a 92 overall, and they're B&D, so the only way to get them is doing that set. I'm going to go back to Season 2 and show you the Mythic Collection just to use it as an example, because I've gotten a lot of questions about this one throughout the week. I went to the wrong one accidentally there, so it's the Ultimate Mythic Series player. When Season 3 comes to an end, we're probably going to have an Ultimate Retro Series player, and it's going to require for you to trade in every single champion level card that came out for the month, or the season I should say. So the cards that came out today, like Jamal Adams and Ed Too Tall Jones, and the other two players, Jimmy Smith and Tyler Lindenbaum, I think is the other one. You put those cards into the set, again, in return, you get all of them back, and they are auctionable. I'll use one more example here. Tyler Warren specifically, you know, when he got to his cheapest, he was about 220, 230K. The night before this set concluded or came out and the series concluded, he shot up to 400K. So again, if you can find these cards at their cheapest rates, when they're out towards the end of the season, the value might go up, and then you can trade them all in, get a 92 overall of your choice from the options that will be available, and then resell all of these cards. Again, long-term planning here can be a little bit expensive to the average user, but I think now knowing exactly how it's going to work after watching Season 1 and Season 2, I think I'm going to try to go for it this season and just kind of keep up. That doesn't mean buy the cards day one, and if you want to get them via item set, there is a set here where you can trade in 5 87 overall Collector Series cards and get a Retro Series 90 out of the 4 that came out today, and probably 2 more that come out next week. After that, I do think we jump up to 91 overall champions. But again, you don't have to get these cards day one. Just pay attention to the pricing, because as they start to settle and kind of hit that bottom price, that's going to be a great opportunity to pick them up. So the 2 LTDs, great looking cards, just going to be really expensive. 89 speed on Steve Young is really nice considering he has 93 throw power, short, mid, and deep throw accuracy, all pretty good on this one, but it's going to be expensive. Rod Woodson, another very good looking card, 6 foot tall corner, 90 speed, 92 zone, 91 man. He gets Ravens team chemistry. Steelers has a really good theme team. 49ers got even better today with that Steve Young and now the Rod Woodson. And of course, you have the Raiders, which is the best theme team in the game. So this one's going to be really, really expensive for that reason alone. Plus, he does have a really good card. And when it comes to the champions, I think all 4 cards are good. Tyler Linderbaum, you know, it's a boring card because it's a center, and you got a couple free options at the center position right now to get all 32 team chems. So this one I would stay away from, even if you're a Ravens fan, because you can go out there and get Alex Mack. You can go out there and upgrade the Season 3 Creed Humphrey and still get Ravens chem on him. Jamal Adams, 6'1" strong safety. Again, Raiders team chemistry. He gets Seahawks, obviously, who's another really good theme team. 90 speed, 89 man, 91 zone, 91 hit power. I will be adding this card to the squad for sure. Will I use my tokens on him? That one I have to think about. It is a very good card. If you feel like this player is going to be on your team long term, if he meets your theme team, that's probably going to be a card that's worth tokens. And every single Saturday, I do put out a video going over the best players to use your spotlight tokens on. So we'll do an updated one this upcoming Saturday. Jimmy Smith, I like the card outside of the speed. We're just getting too many 89 speed wide receivers. He is 6'1". He gets Cowboys chemistry, which is notable because they also got today Ed Too Tall Jones, who has a pretty good defensive end card here, 86 speed, 6'9", might bat more passes down at the line of scrimmage than you think. Block shed, power move, finesse move, all very good. So to me, all 4 champions are really, really good at their positions. And along with those cards, we have a 91 overall LTD Ray Lewis from the Most Feared promo in packs today, and 2 90 overall champions, including a 91 stock speed Tyreek Hill. So yes, he is only 5'10". I still think he's a very, very viable card. And with a Most Feared theme team plus the Most Feared strategy item, you're looking at 93 speed on this card without, you know, a Dolphins or Chiefs theme team, etc. So this one I'm probably going to try out as well. And remember, if you happen to have enough candy, you can go out and buy that B&D or non-B&D pack and technically get this card for free if you truly want it. The other Most Feared card that dropped today is Harrison Smith. For this one, I would pass on because I would assume that the majority of you watching this video have Tristan McCullum at that free safety position. If you don't, you still got Jesse Bates from the Season 3 Field Pass. So this is a good card. It's just at a position that's really crowded right now with free cards, you know, at that same position. But those are the 3 Most Feared players that dropped today, along with all the Collector Series content. Double content drop also means two different types of pack offers. As far as the most feared stuff goes, stay far, far away from this one. $50 is just way too pricey for a couple cards that dropped today, especially when you think about, if you're going after Ray Lewis, you got to do what you got to do. That card's going to be expensive. I wouldn't want to be in those shoes, and I probably won't be most of the year chasing after LTDs that are overpriced. But if you want Tyreek Hill, you want Harrison Smith, literally just wait until Thursday. They're probably going to be 10, 20, 30% cheaper than they will be today. So don't spend $50 here. I do like the $25 opportunity pack. You basically have a pretty high chance at getting one of the brand new 90 overalls that dropped today. 51% chance for $25. These are typically my favorite offers. I'm not saying rush to go ahead and open this one up, but if you were going to be spending money today, this is probably going to be the very best pack that's going to be worth the money that you're putting into it. And with that being said, I probably will open it up and hope that we get a 90, and also hope that it's Jamal Adams, because that's the main card that I want. Of course, if we happen to get lucky and pull an LTD out of it, that's even better. If you want coins instead of the 90 overall card chance there, you got a platinum pack, but this one doesn't give you a high percentage chance at getting new cards, maybe a couple set pieces here or there. So that's really the biggest difference between the two. And those are really the only pack offers outside of obviously the one coin offer. Make sure you open this up, because this is essentially free candy currency. Outside of that, I just wouldn't really touch too many things in the store outside of that $25 pack. So that's really it. I think we got a lot of good cards today. You don't really have to rush to spend currency on them, because with so much content coming out this week, they're sure to get a little bit cheaper, at least by Thursday, potentially Friday as well. I'm sure we're going to see another nice little market crash. And then after that, again, 2 weeks from today, we'll see 91 overall collector series cards. But a week and a half from today, basically a week from this upcoming Wednesday, should be when we take the leap to 91 overall champions, 92 overall LTD. So again, I repeat, don't feel like you need to have these cards today. In the long run, if you can typically wait a little bit longer, you're going to be able to get them a lot cheaper and just save yourself coin over the course of the entire year if you practice things like that. But I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.